again, after what we think, he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight. Like, why would he try to diminish your career?
Because at that time I don't want to go too deep into it, because I don't want to bring.
So Tank is kind of it's kind of the same thing maybe, because he's too close to Floyd. Floyd's like, no, I'm the best. I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? Like it don't, like it's up and down. Cause some people will discredit what I've done. Ain't gonna lie.
Davis recently unleashed a fiery rant about Floyd Mayweather during a live session, accusing Mayweather of wanting him to fail. Davis expressed frustration over the trajectory of his career, suggesting he was often placed in situations where failure seemed inevitable. He recalled a specific instance he described as a lose-lose scenario, yet he managed to triumph against the odds. When pressed for details, Davis pointed to his first world title fight, where he believed Mayweather positioned him for defeat. At just 21 years old with a record of 16-0, Davis felt he was being set up to fail. Despite the challenges, he proved his doubters wrong and emerged victorious. His comments shed light on the long-rumored tension between him and Mayweather, his former promoter. While Mayweather played a pivotal role in Davis's rise to stardom, Davis now believes that not all of Mayweather's actions were in his best interest. This latest outburst adds fuel to speculation about their strained relationship and whether past issues remain unresolved.
What came out still on top?
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
This situation that he put me in, make me lose, but he thought I was gonna lose.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, a boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like 10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, So when they came back and was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're sitting on the show. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
Tank Davis opened up about a particularly tough phase in his career, revealing he felt pressured into a fight under unfair conditions. Davis described feeling cornered, with no choice but to accept the bout despite facing personal struggles at the time. He was dealing with financial difficulties, including eviction, and having to sell his belongings just to get by. What made the situation even more frustrating for Davis was that, despite his hardships, he was still mentoring other fighters, warning them about the business pitfalls of boxing. He wanted to ensure they didn't endure the same struggles he faced. Now that he's overcome those challenges, Davis feels betrayed by some of the very people he helped. When asked if he believed Mayweather intentionally put him in that difficult position, Davis responded without hesitation, "For sure." He suggested Mayweather wanted to derail his career, despite being the one who initially brought him into the spotlight. While Davis avoided delving too deeply into specifics, he hinted at personal issues contributing to the conflict, including rumors of a past involvement with Mayweather's daughter. His comments suggest the tension between them extends beyond just professional disagreements, revealing a deeper, more personal rift.
It just once you get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and once you get around, they don't be who they say they is or who they portray to be. Damn that, it's a letdown. So you be more so hurt, so it's like, I just go my own way, I do my own thing and things like that. So that's more so and that's cool. It's just you just don't vibe with like what they on, and that's, you know. I mean, I've been in a situation where though, like, you know, I was in a lose-lose situation. Now,
What?
came out still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
This little situation that he put me in, you know, make me.
Tank Davis has exposed the financial mistreatment he endured early in his career, revealing he was paid only $115,000 for his world title fight against Jose Pedraza. This revelation is shocking, considering the fight was a pivotal moment in his career. Davis suggested the low payment was part of a broader pattern of control and mistreatment by Floyd Mayweather. Despite the financial struggles, Davis won the fight and proved his worth. His disclosure highlights the exploitative side of boxing, where young fighters are often taken advantage of in the early stages of their careers.
Floyd a cold nigga, man. Tank said he got paid $15,000 to fight Pedraza, and it was for a belt too. Floyd was out here acting like the record labels, man. I hope he ain't still doing this. $15,000, you can't even live half a year off of that. 3 months.
In an interview with The Art of Dialogue, Shane Mosley shared his perspective on the tension between Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather. Mosley suggested that part of the issue stems from Mayweather's reluctance to step aside and let Davis fully claim the spotlight. According to Mosley, Davis is now at the pinnacle of boxing, much like Mayweather was in his prime. However, Mayweather seems unwilling to acknowledge that a new era has arrived. Instead of embracing Davis as the new face of boxing, Mayweather may still see himself as the sport's biggest star, making it difficult for him to take a back seat. Mosley's comments underscore a common issue in boxing: legends often struggle to pass the torch. Mayweather, having dominated the sport for years, might find it hard to accept that Davis is now the star. This dynamic could explain some of the tension between the two, especially as Davis becomes increasingly vocal about feeling unsupported or even undermined by Mayweather. Mosley clarified that he holds no personal animosity toward Mayweather and respects his accomplishments, but he believes Mayweather's inability to step aside is creating unnecessary friction. Mosley further elaborated on Mayweather's role in the current boxing landscape, acknowledging his status as one of the greatest of all time. However, he emphasized that every era eventually ends, and it's time for the next generation to take over. Mosley questioned whether Mayweather is truly willing to help others achieve greatness, suggesting this might be the root of Davis's frustration. He also discussed a hypothetical matchup between Mayweather and Davis at 135 pounds, giving the edge to Mayweather due to his superior skills, speed, and reach. However, Mosley acknowledged Davis's knockout power and noted that Mayweather historically struggled against southpaws. Ultimately, Mosley's comments suggest that true greatness involves passing the torch, and the tension between Davis and Mayweather may stem from Mayweather's reluctance to do so.
I don't hate Floyd. I'm happy for Floyd. You know, he's accomplished so much, and he believed in himself to accomplish all these different things, to be great, to dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him. I'm proud that the brother, you know, went all the way to the top of the mountain and won. But now, Floyd, it's time for somebody else to win. You won. So it's time for the new generation. They're gonna win. But this, your era, you won. But now there's another era. So can you make somebody else great like you are, or help them be great like you are? That's the issue, right? And maybe that's what Tank is talking.
Tank Davis has always had the natural talent to become a boxing star. His explosive knockout power, speed, and skill set him apart early in his career. Floyd Mayweather recognized this potential and offered promotional support through Mayweather Promotions, helping to boost Davis's visibility. However, it's inaccurate to claim that Davis's fame is solely due to Mayweather. Davis's rise to superstardom is primarily a result of his performances in the ring. He consistently delivers exciting fights with highlight reel knockouts that captivate both hardcore fans and casual viewers. His ability to sell out arenas and generate pay-per-view numbers is a testament to his own appeal, not just Mayweather's influence. While Mayweather's backing provided an initial platform, Davis's dedication, work ethic, and in-ring dominance solidified his status as one of boxing's top stars. Fighters don't stay relevant solely because of a promoter's name, they must prove themselves, and Davis has done exactly that. His success continues to grow even after parting ways with Mayweather Promotions, proving he was never just a product of Mayweather's brand.
Gervonta was destined for superstardom, bro. And yeah, Floyd helped, certainly helped. But Gervonta Davis has it. The it factor. He's the whole package. Floyd Mayweather saw that, and because of that, Floyd Mayweather signed Gervonta. They brought him up, all of that. Not, oh, Gervonta just happened to be under Mayweather, because we saw those people who don't necessarily have the mouth or the appeal that Tank has. Example, Richardson Hitchens, and a lot of other guys that, according to what was Richard Hitchens' coach's name that we had on? Lenny. He said he saw with his own eyes. They had talent on the shelf. So yeah, they brought Tank Davis up, but Tank did a lot of that on his own, dog. He is a star.
Floyd Mayweather has pointed out the financial differences between Tank Davis and Devin Haney, noting that Davis earns more despite Haney holding multiple championship titles. Mayweather has advised Haney to prioritize high-paying fights over chasing belts, suggesting that focusing on financial gains can be more advantageous in the long term. This advice mirrors Mayweather's own career strategy, where he carefully selected lucrative bouts to maximize earnings. Mayweather also credited his promotional tactics for boosting Davis's marketability and income, implying that his guidance played a key role in Davis's financial success. However, this has fueled the perception that Davis's fame is largely due to Mayweather's influence, a point of contention between the two fighters.
Seen the Lomachenko and Devin Haney for the undisputed title. That was a good fight. I'm very, very glad that Devin Haney was victorious. Me and Devin sat down, for us to come together and make a relationship happen. I don't want to knock championship belts because they are important. I could tell him, you could win 2 world titles, but make $250 million. Or you can win 20 world titles and make $10 million. Then when you look at Ryan and Tank, they made great money. We could have been did this, and that could have been him in the fight with Ryan Garcia.
Tank Davis's decision to leave Mayweather Promotions was influenced by several factors, with a sense of betrayal being a major one. While some believe Davis could have stayed with the promotion while taking more control over his career, he ultimately felt that remaining under Mayweather's banner was no longer in his best interest. During his time with Mayweather Promotions, Davis grew increasingly frustrated with his management. He believed he was underpaid for significant fights and placed in situations that didn't align with his career goals. Additionally, he felt Mayweather was more focused on maintaining his own spotlight rather than fully supporting Davis's rise. Personal conflicts further strained their relationship, leading Davis to leave and pursue full independence in his career. His departure marked a turning point, as he stepped away from Mayweather's influence to establish himself as a top star on his own terms. While Mayweather played a role in Davis's early career, Davis's continued success has proven that his talent and marketability extend far beyond his former association with Mayweather Promotions.
So I don't want Tank to necessarily leave Mayweather. I think he's in this position because of everything that Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe have done for him. So I do want him to do what he is saying. Take control of your career. Say that you want Shakur and actually fight Shakur. Say that you want Devin and actually fight Devin. Fight these guys. Don't keep making new names. Like, you gave Barrios a chance. You gave Isaac a chance. Gamboa. Those aren't the fights that we...
Boxing analyst Showbiz the Adult has stated that Tank Davis has the potential to surpass Floyd Mayweather's achievements in the sport. He highlights Davis's combination of power, skill, and charisma as qualities that position him as a dominant force capable of eclipsing Mayweather's legacy. However, Showbiz notes that achieving this potential requires Davis to adopt a mindset similar to Mayweather's, focusing on strategic career decisions and maintaining discipline both inside and outside the ring. While Davis has already made significant strides in his career, Showbiz believes that with the right mentality and choices, Davis could not only match but exceed Mayweather's accomplishments. Davis has expressed frustration over the lack of recognition for his achievements, despite his victories against top-tier competition, including undisputed fighters. He feels his performances are often overlooked, with critics downplaying his efforts instead of acknowledging his skill and dominance. Davis remains confident that his record and performances will ultimately cement his legacy as one of the greatest fighters of his era.
Do you want your legacy to be? If you care. Because some interviews I see you say like, yeah, I don't care about this, I don't care about that. Where you stand on that?
It's just like, it's so up and down in the sport. Which, when I say up and down in the sport, it's like, a lot of people don't know, but it been 3 or 4 people in my weight class that been undisputed. Type of thing, and they held it for like only a couple months. I beat Ryan. Ryan beat Devin. Devin was undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't, like it's up and down. Cause some people will discredit what I've done. Ain't gonna lie, my influence, my everything in the sport, just that alone. Even coming from where I come from is
right.
Like, you feel me? I feel like I'm already up there. With whoever, like Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Tank Davis has asserted that he has reached the same level as some of boxing's all-time greats but feels he hasn't received the credit he deserves. He believes his accomplishments, skill set, and dominance in the ring place him among the best, yet many continue to overlook his achievements. Despite proving himself against elite competition, Davis feels recognition has been withheld. Nevertheless, he remains focused on his career, determined to solidify his legacy through his performances. Davis understands that true greatness is defined by success in the ring, not public perception, and he is committed to continuing his journey as one of boxing's top stars.
First hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel. And he said, this is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you. He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you, you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was. For real? That's what I was told at the time. So
that's all for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates, and we'll see you next time.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more exciting videos, make sure to hit the bell icon and stay updated. Subscribe to Boxing Hub now for all the latest in boxing.